Namaskar, I am K. Ashwin Kumar here. Today, I am going to share some very important information about health insurance. I'm a certified IRDAI insurer for Care Health Insurance, National Insurance Company, and LIC. So let us know in detail. I am basically a career counselor, soft skills trainer. I'm totally into rural development programs, sales and marketing training. As you can see, it is LIC and National Insurance and Care Health Insurance training and services. Completely RWA, that is Resident Welfare Association and Geo Services, and student project management, banking and financial programs and training, and social service campaign. As part of my social service campaigning for my company S9 Consulting, today I am doing this video such that this information is there with everybody across India so that they can know all the details about health insurance in India, right? Let's go. And here it's a disclaimer that I have extracted all the information from the internet and only submitting this as part of my knowledge sharing exercise. Thank you. Let's get into it. So what are the questions that generally come into your mind when we talk about insurance? What is insurance? What is the difference between general and life insurance? What is the penetration of life insurance in India? What is the penetration of general insurance in India? What is the penetration of health insurance in India? How many public sector insurance companies are there in India? How many private sector insurance companies are there in India? So on and so forth. Many questions which you are having, it will be answered in this video. What is what is insurance? Insurance is a financial arrangement that provides protection against potential financial losses. It involves a contract between an individual or entity, the policyholder, and the insurance company. In exchange for the payment of premiums, the insurance company agrees to compensate the policyholder for specific covered losses or events. That is what when you say as your policy holder you are taking the health insurance from a particular company, XYZ insurance company. So we are getting into a contract. To get into the contract to avail insurance of X amount, so you are paying a premium amount of X, such that in future in case some eventuality happens to you, that is where the insurance, it's a coverage of risk, potential risk in the future. So that is why you need to understand what is insurance. So insurance is a potential coverage of a risk in the future. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Saying what is policy? The insurance policy is a legal contract that outlines the terms and conditions of the insurance coverage. It specifies the type of risks or the events covered, the amount of coverage, and the duration of the policy. What is a premium? Just now we talked about premium. Policyholders pay regular premiums to the insurance company in exchange for the coverage. Premiums can be paid monthly, quarterly, annually, or according to the agreed upon schedule. Then coverage. Insurance provides financial protection against specific risks or events. Common types of insurance include life insurance, health insurance, property insurance, home or car insurance, and liability insurance. Now, who is insured and beneficiary? The person who is purchasing the insurance is known as the insured or policy holder. In the case of life insurance, the beneficiary is the person or entity designated to receive the policy proceeds in the event of insured's death. Risks and perils. Insurance is designed to protect against specific risks, often referred as perils. These perils can include accidents, illnesses, property damage, theft, or other events outlined in the insurance policy. So here, claim when a covered event occurs, the policyholder can file a claim with the insurance company. The claim is a request for compensation based on the terms of the insurance policy. Here, because we are trying to talk about everything, so I'm just giving a broad sector. Like what exactly is the difference between non-life and life insurance? Life insurance is something where you invest money for a particular term or particular lifetime. So after that you're alive, you'll get the benefit out of some interest which is given accrued to you. Simple example, let us say today you have invested 1 lakh and you're taking an LIC policy which is there for minimum term period is for 11 years. Till every year you have to pay yearly 1 lakh. So after 11 years, total amount that you have to get is minimum thing, that is 11 lakhs which you have invested. Apart from that, every year, according to that particular life insurance company, whatever the interest that they are trying to pay to you, they'll pay you at the end of the term. That is called term insurance, 11 years. Sometimes you can take a particular policy for the lifetime. This is we are talking about life insurance, LIC typically. So after 11 years, it's not 11 lakhs you are going to get. Maybe you will be getting 12.5 lakhs based on the rate of interest. So that is what is the first step. General insurance is something which covers all your non-life things. That's why we say the differences between life and non-life. Non-life insurance coverage is called your vehicles, your property, your businesses, fire, engineering, all the other things which is not connected with life. But the person who is there, he's having a business, so he can take a business shopkeeper's insurance. Somebody is an agriculturist, he can take a crop insurance. All these comes under non-life insurance. Typical two-wheeler, three-wheeler, or four-wheeler, they are all coming under motor vehicle insurance, right? So let us go and study what is this particular basic definitions. Underwriting. Insurance companies assess the risk associated with providing the coverage to an individual or an organization through a process called underwriting. This involves evaluating factors such as applicants' health, age, lifestyle, and other relevant information. Deductible. Some insurance policies have a deductible, which is the amount the policyholder must pay out of pocket before the insurance coverage kicks in. Higher deductibles often result in lower premium costs. The primary purpose of insurance is to provide financial protection and mitigate the impact of unexpected events or losses. It helps individuals and businesses manage risks and recover from financial setbacks, and by providing a source of funds for covering that particular loss. Insurance plays a crucial role in promoting financial stability and peace of mind for individuals and the broader economy. Why it is important to take the insurance? Any kind of risk in future that can be covered. Simple example, let us say you have bought a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler. So what is the first thing that the insurance, what is the potential risk involved? Tomorrow you might go out and you might go and you can meet with an accident or you can do an accident. So when both the situations occur, that is where two policies come into force. That is, one is a third party policy, one is a comprehensive insurance policy. Third party policy is just a simple policy with very low premium just to cover the basic costs when the damage is done for the vehicle. And comprehensive insurance coverage is there when some particular person is also involved, some accident happens. Unfortunately, that person, the opposite person or yourself, can meet with death or disability. It is where that is also covered. I hope now you have understood the example, right? So that is why it is very important to understand the basic terminologies of all the insurance policy documents. So kindly take time to read whichever policy you have taken, life or non-life. Please understand all these particular underwriting and deductibles and other information. Deductible, let me explain to you. Let us say that your name is Mr. X and you have taken an insurance policy paying, you are the sum, your name is Mr. X. What is the sum insurance you are taking? You are taking insurance policy for 5 lakhs. So sum insured is 5 lakhs, right? Let us say for whatever reason, unfortunately, you are met with an accident and you are hospitalized. Because you have been hospitalized, let us say what happens is based on your health condition, you have to taken the insurance policy, right? Once we are met with an accident, whatever the risk that will be covered is that is coming out of that accident. Let us say some your finger has been broken or something, that will be covered for the surgery cost, hospital cost. But as you are aware that most of the hospitals do unnecessary tests which is not required, they keep you more than the extended part of the rooms. So it is here that is where the deductible comes. Deductible is something which you have to pay from your pocket apart from the insurance cost that is there. So let us say you have taken a 5 lakhs insurance policy, your hospital bill has come up to 2.5 lakhs. And when we say cashless hospitalization, most of the time you have to see here the claim ratio also. Which company is giving you the highest claim ratio? Here I can definitely say Care Health Insurance is one company which is giving you more than 95% claim ratio. That is why it is supposed, as I said, the hospital bill is 2.5 lakhs. Typically with care or something, particularly care insurance company can go more than 2.2 lakhs to for you give a coverage. What is the deductible from your side? 30,000. So that is why it is very important to understand all these terminologies here to know, right? As we go in depth, I'll be explaining to you more with the examples. Now, what is the difference? Just now I have explained. What is the difference between general and life insurance? General insurance and life insurance are two broad categories within the insurance industry, and they serve two different purposes to cover various aspects of risk. Whether in general there is a risk involved and life there is a risk involved. What are the differences? Let us know. General insurance, also known as non-life insurance, general insurance covers a wide range of risks other than related to human life. It includes insurance for property, vehicles, health, travel, liability, and other events, especially for agriculture. Life insurance, on the other hand, specifically covers the life of the insured person. It provides a financial payout to the beneficiaries upon the death of the insured or after predetermined period. Just now I explained to you, after 11 years, unfortunately, if you have died, whatever your nominees who are there, a particular Mr. X is there, Mrs. X, who has become a widow by the time, she will get the beneficiary because she is the nominee. Their family will be safeguarded. Suppose nothing, no unfortunate event has happened, everything is smooth, you have invested 1 lakh and you have invested for 11 years period, 11 lakhs plus maybe another 1.5 lakh, 12.5 lakhs is totally given back to the person who is alive. That is in life insurance, right? Okay. Now, because we are covering totally about health insurance, I'm just giving you broadly the specifications. General insurance, generally insurance policy provides the coverage for specific period and the policyholder must renew the policy to continue the coverage. Life insurance policies are always long-term policies, contracts and may provide coverage for the entire lifetime or for the insured period or specific term. We call it as term life insurance. What is the payout structure? The payout in general insurance is based on the loss of damage suffered by the insured property or the occurrence of an event specified in the policy. Payouts are made to cover the financial loss. Whatever financial loss the policyholder has incurred, that will be paid out in the process. Life insurance is a payout. One is a death benefit or disability hospitalization made to beneficiaries upon death of the insured. In case of the death, just now I have explained, it will go to your family members. Or else you're fine, you're alive, you'll be getting the payouts will be there. Premium. General insurance. Premiums for general insurance are calculated based on factors such as the value of the insured property, the risk involved, the coverage amount, and other relevant factors. Life insurance premiums of life insurance are determined based on factors like age, health, lifestyle of the insured. Policies with higher coverage amounts or additional features may have higher premiums. What are the risk types? General insurance covers the risk related to property damage, accidents, illness, liability, and other non-life events. What is the usage and purpose? General insurance used to protect against financial losses arising out of unforeseen events and damages to property or assets. Whereas life insurance, often used as a financial planning tool to provide some income replacement, pay off debts, or create an estate or an asset in beneficiaries in the event of the insured's death. Very simple, very straight. What is the penetration of life insurance in India? In the financial year 2023, the Indian insurance penetration is stood at only 4% across India. So that is the irony of it. And the growth in penetration of the last 5 years is a positive sign, but overall people are getting aware. The whole purpose of this video is to make awareness about in health insurance and insurance in general. As such, India's overall insurance penetration reduced 4% 2023, but level of 4.2, just 0.2% it has increased. So insurance penetration is measured by the percentage of total premiums collected by the country in the GDP. As this information is at 28th December 2023. What is the penetration of general insurance in India? Yes, it's a shocker. The penetration of general insurance companies in India stands at only 1% compared to 4% penetration of life insurance. India's penetration is also lower than that of other countries in the world. What is insurance penetration ratio? Insurance penetration is used as an indicator of insurance sector development within the country and is calculated as a ratio of total insurance premiums to gross domestic product in a given year. I'll be showing it in the next slide also, coming slides. What is the penetration of health insurance in India? Indian health insurance segment contributed 0.34 percentage point out to the all overall 1 percentage point of general insurance penetration in the country during financial year 2022. IRDAI, that is Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, IRDAI, has informed the government that it has adopted multi-pronged approach using print and electronic media to enhance consumer awareness on in various aspects of insurance, including health insurance on a pan-India basis, encouraging all stakeholders to promote insurance awareness among the public. So it is here me, Ashwin Kumar, an insurance agent for Care and National Insurance and LIC, is giving you all this awareness information in this video. What is the penetration of health insurance in India? It is very poor. That is why this video is being made, so such that most of the people should take health insurance. The growing medical inflation and increasing cost of healthcare should prompt people to buy health insurance to secure their health, or else it will lead to medical debt. It will lead to financial losses to every individual family. Now, if you can see in this image clearly, it is mentioned India health insurance market size and distribution of channels till 2020 to 2030 in the next decade, and that is mentioned in USD billion dollars. So 2020 somewhere we are around 8.58 billion dollars. 2021 11.38. So it is going to touch huge. And here the categories that is given is direct sales is by the black, brokers and individual agents, where we come individual agents, that comes in the light blue color. The bankers are also covered here, then others are covered in the light purple color. And this is from the grandviewresearch.com. So it is only 11.6%, that is compounded annual growth rate between 2023 and 2030. Now, how many public sector insurance companies are there? Public sector insurance companies means basically where government has also invested in it, government has a control. So typically, the biggest of all the insurance companies is LIC. And apart from LIC, we have got National Insurance, Oriental Insurance, General Insurance, United India, New India Assurance. General Insurance is one company which does the reinsurance here. These are all the government owned, public sector owned insurance companies. And I am the agent for National Insurance Company. Then what is India insurance market? Now what is the composition? Total insurance companies in India roughly around 57. So 24, this is an old data, but whatever data that I have got it from the internet, I'm sharing it with you. So insurance companies roughly constitute 42%, non-life 58%, and life insurance is 24 number of companies, and non-life is 33. So if you see here, all the segments have been given here. How many private sector insurance companies are there? Many are there, covering different policies in life and non-life also. Here I am the person which is covering for care health insurance. Indian health insurance market shared by duration, that is by last year 2022, the previous year before. That is for life insurance, it is lifetime coverage. We can see it's more, and term insurance almost balanced with a 50% each. That is what we can say. The market size value, it has been told, it's an old data, $12.8 billion. Now, the questions that most of the people ask me is, why do I need health insurance? How does health insurance work? What does health insurance cover? How much does health insurance cost? Can I get health insurance if I have pre-existing conditions? What is the difference between individual and family health insurance? How do I choose the right health insurance for my needs? And what is the process of filing the health insurance claim? Does health insurance cover all medical expenses? These are all the questions which are there in your mind. I'm sure about it. So let us take each one question at a time, and I'll be answering with you in detail about this. I hope you're on the same page with me. Why do I need health insurance? Definitely, health insurance provides financial protection against high costs of medical care. You are all aware how much the medical cost has increased. Healthcare costs have increased for people across India, especially post-COVID scenario also. It ensures that you receive necessary healthcare without worrying about the financial burden, offering you peace of mind and security for you and your family. That is the reason you have to take health insurance. Then, how does health insurance work? Health insurance works by covering a portion of all your medical expenses. You pay regular premiums, and in return, the insurance company provides you coverage for hospitalization, surgeries, medication, and other eligible healthcare costs. Please remember, my dear friends, here in the non-life category in the health insurance section, once you have invested the money, no money will come back, neither it will be taken carry forward. How it will be taken? Because you'll be getting some kind of, if you have claimed, no claim bonus is there, that will be given every year carry forward. That is no claim bonus. Okay, not the amount. So that is why it is very important for you to understand each and every definition which I'm going to cover in this video. And if you have liked it, please share it with others. What does health insurance cover? Health insurance typically covers hospitalization expenses, doctor's fees, diagnostic tests, medications, and sometimes preventive care. The coverage may vary from the plan to plan and company to company. How much does health insurance cost? Again, it differs from company to company based on your age, your health condition, and your habits that you have. And people, especially who have the habit of smoking, consuming liquor, or gutka and everything, will definitely have to pay heavy premium. Okay, then can I get health insurance if I have pre-existing condition? Yes, you can get it, but provided you declare it honestly. Don't take health insurance just because you know you're going to get sick. You're going to get sick in the next 6 months. Don't take insurance before that. So it's like you're cheating the company. You're cheating the so many policyholders who are paying it regularly for their premiums. So please be honest when you're taking an insurance policy. That is the minimum expected, because any pre-existing conditions you don't declare at the time, and in case, God forbid, something happens to you, at that time the claim will be disavowed. The claim will not be given. So it is your honesty that will save you in the future. So please be honest. Please declare all your pre-existing conditions, whether you have a diabetes, sugar, BP, or any other gynecological conditions or any other health ailment. Please declare it as a pre-existing condition. It's good that you pay a little bit premium more. At least your risk coverage is there. What is the difference between individual and family health insurance? Very simple. I'll explain it to you in a case study. Let us say Mr. Ravi is there, Mrs. Ravi is there, two small kids. So now Ravi can take a policy for four individual health policies, four individual health plans. Let us say typically in, we can say Mediclaim or Care Supreme, that kind of a package. That is individual health claim can be taken, individual health insurance. Individual health insurance, Ravi will take it for himself, his wife, his son, and his daughter. Four policies. And he'll be paying four premiums, right? So that is where it has to go. That is, and coverage will be maximum for each. Let us say Ravi takes an insurance policy for some insured. I said the coverage, right? The coverage for 5 lakhs for himself, 5 lakhs for his wife, and maybe 2 lakhs for his son and 2 lakhs for his daughter. So he is be paying for 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, totally 10 plus 2 plus 2, 14 lakhs coverage he is having. Individual, everybody is having. Now, typically, if you say family floater, we call it as a family floater policy. When family floater means Mr. Ravi says that I've got my dependent is my wife, my son, my daughter, maybe his aged parents also who are covered. So this will come under family floater. The entire family, they take a coverage for 5 lakhs, right? Now, in case, let us say Mr. Ravi meets with an accident and his hospital bill comes around 3 lakhs. Now you have to understand, when you take, the disadvantage of taking a family floater policy is, when you take the entire coverage for him, for the entire hospital bill, 3 lakhs will not be covered, because this entire amount will be divided, the 5 lakhs will be divided into four people. Let us say that is all the people, maybe 1.25, 1.25, 1.25. So here Ravi's eligibility will be only 1.25 for that particular year. The balance 3.75 will be saved for his wife and two kids. So please understand, when that is the disadvantage if you take a family floater policy. Kindly ensure, read the documents, and most important thing whenever you take a health insurance is, please read exclusions. I'm repeating to you again, sir, madam, please read exclusions first. Whichever insurance company you are taking, whichever insurance agent you are taking, first thing your job is to read the exclusions which are there. Once you have read the entire exclusions document, understood it, get it clarified with the insurance company customer care number, or with your concerned insurance agent who is trying to sell it to you, right? Once you get it clarified with all the exclusions, once you have understood, that means the rest are all included. So that is why I'm requesting you once again, declare everything honestly. Whatever your pre-existing conditions are there, to your concerned agent with which you are taking the policy, or with the concerned customer care number of that insurance company, and read all the exclusions. If you have not understood any one exclusion, make sure that you ask your agent to repeat it, or the customer care of that particular insurance company to repeat it to you. Then take an informed decision. Insurance is all about taking an informed decision, and you got all the tools available. Anytime you got any doubts or anything, please contact me. And there, I've given you my number also. Let's go to the next slide. How do I choose the right health insurance plan for my needs? Very good question. It is all depending upon your age, the limits, the premium, your health condition. So consider factors such as coverage, premiums, network hospitals, how many hospitals that particular company is covering you, and what are the exclusions. That's why I said I insisted on telling you, please read exclusions and add on features, assess your health needs and financial capacity to choose the plan. Most important thing is what is the salary that you're earning, your family is earning per month, per year, how much you can spare for insurance. Typically, I will say you should take out 25% of your salary. Mr. Ravi is there. Mr. Ravi's salary is 10,000. So 25% should go for insurance. Mrs. Ravi is there. Her monthly salary, let us say, is 10,000. Again, even that also 25% has to go. So that is why you need, that is what we call it as financial planning. Now you might say, sir, out of the 10,000, we are talking about 10,000 salary. So out of the 10,000 salary, 25% means 2,500 rupees. Yes, 1,500 should go towards health insurance and 1,000 rupees for the LIC, life insurance. So any saving that you do, my dear young friends who are joining the job market recently, please think that if your salary is whatever X amount, here I'm telling you the example is 10,000, always think your salary is only 7,500 and plan for your insurance. When you are young and everything, premium will be very low. When your premium is very low, yes, you are in young age because your health is also good, that supports you. So every year when you're paying the premium also, you will be having, let us pray that your health is very good. You don't meet with any accidents or anything. So every year, what is the advantage that you have? You can earn no claim bonus. Every year, maybe depending on the company to company, they can give you 10%, 15%. So that adds on to your sum insured, total sum insured. You have taken for a 1 lakh policy. Let us say you have no claim for the year. Next year you can claim for the no claim bonus. They say 10%. So next year the sum insured amount will be 1 lakh 10,000. Let us say you are young, 25 years old guy, till 35 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10,000 into 10 times 1 lakh. So you have taken 1 lakh policy. Add on will be, the bonus will be 1 lakh extra. So that is why you have to understand all these processes. What is the process for filling the health insurance claim? Anytime any health insurance claim, please understand it will be done, as I'll explain to you, through TPS or sometimes through internal house teams also of the concerned company. TPA means third party administrator. So here, what is the process of filing the health insurance claim? Please take all the documents which they have given it to you at the time of discharge from the concerned hospital or the nursing home. Go online to your concerned health insurance company, fill in all the documents correctly and submit the photocopies. And take the photocopies of it, keep the originals with you, and with the claim form and with the photocopy set. Please take two sets of it. Go to the concerned your branch where your insurance company is located. Give them one particular set and take an acknowledgement on the duplicate which you have. You can do online also through email as per the different regulations of the company. You can, right now, most of the companies are taking it online, and most of the time it is being settled through third party administrator, which I'll explain to you in the coming slides. Does health insurance cover all medical expenses? Health insurance covers a range of medical expenses, but not all. Exclusions, waiting periods, and policy limits may apply. It is essential to understand your policy's terms and conditions. Not essential, it is mandatory. Please read the terms and conditions and exclusions. Here, please let me reiterate that suicides, drugs, consumption of liquor in the toxic conditions, kind of a war situation, natural calamities, insurances will not be covered to all these particular cases which I'm trying to tell you. The deliberate intention to kill yourself is not accepted in the insurance document. Are there any waiting periods for certain conditions in health insurance? Yes, there are health insurance waiting periods for pre-existing conditions, maternity benefits or specific treatments. So please read the documents of each and every procedure. They mention it to you, every company. It is their mandatory responsibility to tell you what is the waiting period for each condition. Maternity, let us say you're going for a cataract, certain companies will give, certain companies do not give. So please ask with your agent or with the concerned insurance company customer care number. Okay, let us go to the next one. Can I change my health insurance plan later if I needs change? Definitely, but you have to inform the concerned company with a written document, and they'll say they'll have to do an endorsement with the concerned branch manager where you have taken the policy, where your insurance agent is also working. Do I need medical checkup to get health insurance? For some plans, definitely you have to take medical health checkup is mandatory, but there are certain plans which you don't require any health checkup at all. So basically, the declaration of honest intention from the consumer is taken into consideration. Young and healthy individuals may need not get any medical examinations. But again, it differs from company to company, the insurance plan to plan. How does health insurance help in emergencies? Health insurance provides financial support during emergencies covering hospitalization, surgeries, and other urgent medical interventions. It ensures you receive timely and necessary health care without burdening your family members, relatives, cousins, and friends, or your colleagues in the office. That is why, if you don't want to put out your hand to everybody asking for alms, so best thing is start planning for your health insurance today. Or alternative therapies and treatments covered by health insurance? Yes, some health insurance plans cover alternative therapies, but coverage may vary. It differs from company to company and case to case. So please ask your concerned insurance agent or check online with that insurance company whether they are covering with the entire aspects of your health insurance. What happens if I don't have health insurance? I need not tell you, which you are also aware. Biggest problem which you don't have health, when you have don't have health insurance is you'll be in a financial mess. You'll get into debts, medical debt that we call it, loans. It will be compounding. Suppose you swipe a credit card and everything, again you have to pay everything compound rate of interest. Best thing is start planning today. Don't ever say I don't want health insurance. I want life insurance as well as non-life also. Very, very important. Is the age limit to apply for health insurance of minor? The parents and the guardians will take it. The day one baby can be covered for health insurance. I am fit. Why do I need insurance? I have answered it. Even your health and everything, we can never know what future holds. So it is very important, my dear friends, that you take the health insurance. If I don't claim the insurance, will the money be carried forward for the next year? Health insurance benefit usually we don't carry forward for the next year. Either it's use or lose it. Every year it's 1 lakh you have taken the policy. Next year again you renew it. Again you are eligible for 1 lakh. Suppose you have not used it, certain companies will give you no claim bonus. From what date is the insurance valid once I apply for the same waiting period? The validity and health insurance starts the policy's effective date. However, specific waiting periods may apply to certain benefits, such as pre-existing conditions. Certain pre-existing conditions they cover it for, let us say for 90 days. Sometimes it is critical illness; it goes for 180 days. That is 3 months and 6 months. Waiting period for few diseases. Health insurance policies typically have waiting periods for specific diseases and treatments. Pre-existing conditions, maternity benefits, and certain surgeries have waiting periods outlined in the policy. What are the key benefits having health insurance in India? Key benefits, just now I have told you: financial protection against medical expenses, access to quality health care, coverage for hospitalization, surgeries, and preventive care, and most important thing is peace of mind. How does health insurance help in managing medical expenses? Everything is I've mentioned it previously with a case study. What factors should one consider when choosing a health insurance plan in mind? First thing is coverage, premiums, network hospitals, policy limit. Most important thing is exclusions. In what ways does health insurance provide financial security during medical emergency? Just now I shared with you. How does health insurance contribute to the preventive healthcare measures? Some health insurance plans offers coverage for preventive care, encouraging policyholders to undergo regular health checkups and screenings. This proactive approach helps identify and address health issues. Early intervention, prevention is better than cure. What role does health insurance play in covering pre-existing conditions? Definitely pre-existing, because you mentioned, simple example, you have got BP or sugar or something. Because you mentioned that is, and you are paying additional premium for the coverage, definitely it will be considered. What types of what types of health insurance plans are available in India market? Common types, which as I showed you: individual this thing, family floaters, senior citizens, group health insurance, critical illness, disease specific plans, and recently we had this Corona coverage policy also from National Insurance, and Corona policy from Care Health Insurance also. And many companies have given that. What are the tax benefits associated? Policyholders can take tax benefits by under Section 80D of Income Tax Act. When you file your IT returns, this makes you a big advantage for you when you are covering under 880. So, how does health insurance address the rising healthcare costs in the country? Health insurance basically healthcare costs is increasing more than 30% every year. All the costs have shot up, and especially post-COVID scenario, you know it better as a consumer how much you are buying petrol, vegetables, oil, petrol, everything. So that is where everything is, it is having a ripple effect. So let's go to the next question. Who is the market leader in health insurance in India? What is claim ratio? What is sum insured? What is no claim bonus? What are unit linked policies? Which companies provide critical care insurance? What is insurance ombudsman? Very important. We are coming to the last segment of it. Please pay attention. So I'll be most of the things I have told you in the previous slides, but let me tell you again. Who rules the health insurance market in India? If you see here, the Care Health Insurance is having 3,491 crores, and the coverage itself is 100% claim ratio for Care Health Insurance. National Insurance is again 5,841 crores. Its claim ratio is more than 86%. So this I can vouch for these two companies because I'm the insurer for Care Health Insurance as well as for National Insurance. So if you see the insurance coverage in rural and urban, if you see here, the uncovered people in is 86%. Covered people are only 14%. I'm talking of all India population. In urban area, again, if you see here, 82% have been covered. Difference is only 4%. 14% again here, 18%. If you see how many people have covered. So there's a huge market. Everybody can. First thing is create awareness. My humble request to other life or non-life agents is kindly do not give commissions and offers when you're taking the health insurance policies. You do not pay for it. It is the consumer who is taking the policy have to pay. And especially in life insurance markets everywhere, people have literally corrupted the insurance agents have corrupted the entire clients who have taken it. And I have never done that. If you are interested, sir, madam, please take the policy. Will you nominate me if you're taking the policy? Why should I pay money for your health insurance or for your general insurance? Please respect the profession. That is my humble request to all the insurance company agents. We need to assert ourselves. Just because you've got some targets on hand, on the head, and you're having a lot of pressure, please don't succumb. It is going to create a lot of financial burden to you. Insurance is nothing but the concerned person create awareness. Out of the awareness, the need is developed. Out of the need, the consumer should take the policy, whichever company they feel better. Today's consumer knows everything. You can go online, you can go to Google, you can read reviews, name it. You got every access to information is there. Why am I trying to tell you all these things? Is because go outside. I'm telling to tell you to any public. Go outside. You meet 10 people. Out of the 10 people, if even 10 people have taken the policy, they don't even know how to take a claim. They don't even know to where to go. If you ask them, how come you took the policy? They say, I don't know. My friend who's associated, he came, he had a pressure. He pushed, he hard sold the policy to me. He didn't even explain me the benefits and features. In case something happens to me, it didn't even tell me how the claim process is done. That is why so much of money is lying idle, especially in life insurance. So, my dear friends, whenever you are selling an insurance policy, it is our duty bound to tell your consumer tomorrow you might be there or you might not be there. But your consumer, your client should have an easy process of going and accessing the information in the process of some eventuality or some claim comes into force. So that is why please educate your clients, consumers. 90% of the consumers already have seen here the coverage is very low. Out of that low, though people don't even know how to take a claim. They are not even aware why they have taken the policy also. They are not even aware the policy has expired, matured, they haven't even claimed the benefits. So it is not about just selling policy. And why do people resist so much when you are an insurance agent? Abba, this fellow has come. That cannot be there, sir. They should feel, yes, welcome. Yes, Mr. Ravi, please come here. I want to talk to you. Yeah, tell me what are the insurance policies which is there. You might not pressurize people to take the policy. That is the kind of image we have driven in the society, especially all the insurance agents of the seniors. The time has come. Today we are in digital mode. Digital, we are in artificial intelligence mode. When we are in artificial intelligence times, so be honest, be straightforward, tell your customers and the clients, take the policy, tell the benefits, tell the coverage, tell the exclusions, whether it comes under your target or not. What is claim ratio? That I explained to you. I'll explain to you again. The claim ratio, often referred to as the claim loss ratio, is a financial metric used in the insurance industry to assess the company's performance in the managing claims. It is calculated by dividing the total amount paid out to claims by the total premiums collected during a specific period. The formula for the claim ratio is as follows. Claim ratio is equal to total claims paid, total premiums collected into 100. That is a claim ratio. Total premiums collected, total claims paid, again into 100. So that is why the claim ratio, in simple terms, I tell you, if there you have to go and check whichever company that you're taking the claim ratio, go online, type in Google which company is giving you the best claim ratio, and it will tell you and what is the network of coverage of hospitals, maximum network of coverage of hospitals, and maximum cashless claims have been done by which company. Go for it. That is an ideal way. Here, why I am trying to tell you is care health insurance, it's got more than 90% claim ratio. You got a 1 lakh hospital bill, they'll pay you 90,000 straight away. Unlike certain companies, they avoid paying you that. Again, and care is a private this thing. Earlier it was called Religare, now it is called Care Health Insurance Company. It pays you more than 90% claim ratio. And 2023, it has been awarded as the best health insurance company. National Insurance Company also pays out. It has got a fantastic network coverage of hospitals. Now you might ask why they are not paying you. Every insurance company wants to protect the interests of the policyholders who have taken. They want to see whether this genuine person, the claim has come, is genuine or not. The validation process is there. Even every insurance company will have their set of panel of doctors. They verify a person has come with a simple accident injury. They go and do the AIDS test. Who's the culprit here? Hospitals. It is the hospitals which are the culprits here. They do unnecessary tests, unnecessary diagnostic tests. But the same thing is disputed or cancelled by whom? Again, once another set of panel of doctors employed by the insurance company. It can be by any insurance company, public sector or private sector. They got set of panel of doctors. When the insurance claim, the document, the hospital bill goes to the concerned insurance company panel of doctors, they clearly know. They say that why this particular test has been done, this is not required. I'm requesting all the hospitals, especially the corporate hospitals, don't do unnecessary tests. In one way, you are contributing for the insurance sector not growing in this country, for the people not taking insurance policies. My humble request to all the corporate hospitals, please don't do unnecessary tests, sir, madam, doctor. We need more coverage of Indians. More Indians need to be covered under life and non-life insurance, especially health insurance segment. As I've explained to you, what is sum insured, no claim bonus, unit link policy. Here, a lot of life insurance companies, they take your money, they take your premium, they invest in stock markets. LIC does it, so many other companies also. They invest in mutual funds, so on and so forth. You would like to do it, it's up to you. But my humble request is do not take any ULIPs, unit linked policies, because stock market is volatile. You know, it can anything can happen. So my humble request, my dear friends, especially to all the consumers, I'm here talking more as a consumer than as an insurance agent. Please take those policies which are non-ULIPs, which are nothing to do with ULIPs. Ask your concerned life insurance agent who's selling you the policy saying that I don't want ULIP policy. He might explain you all the benefits, sir. You made this thing. Choice is yours, sir. You're the decision maker. I'm a strong critic of ULIP policies. I know there are certain policies which are there. They launch it within 1 year, 2 years, they close it down. One of the best policies of a life insurance company was Jeevan Saral. Suddenly they discontinued it, LIC company. LIC has got this particular habit of launching a policy and discontinuing it. And they don't even bother to tell the concerned agents. They just give a paper advertisement or send it to across. But what about consumers? So it is our request, humble request, especially to IRDAI, sir, make it mandatory for all the especially insurers, whether life or non-life, whatever policies they have discontinued, it should come in the paper advertisements or in the electronic media. The way they have advertised for their policy to be taken, they should also advertise for policy not to be taken, discontinued policies also. Discontinued plans, insurance plans should be advertised at least in the newspaper. And this should reflect in the consumer forum. There are so many issues that have come. People have taken it. Suddenly, the company says we have discontinued that plan. What will happen to the consumer then? So it is the collective responsibility of all of us, and this will be reflected in the consumer forums. How many insurance companies are there? Very well-known insurance companies, which I'm going to talk. Even they are my rivals also. I don't mind. ICICI Lombard Insurance is there. HDFC Ergo, Max Pupa is there. Apollo Munich Health Insurance, Star Health Insurance, Care Health Insurance, New India Assurance Company, SBI Health Insurance, Bajaj Alliance, Kotak Mahindra, so on and so forth. So many companies. Choice is yours. We need coverage more. 140 crore population. What is the percentage we have covered? Not even 4%, not even 5%, below 10% in the last 75 years. There is a lot of policies to be covered, especially in rural areas. Think about it. Respect everybody. Every company will have their own strategic benefits. We need to market it that. Increase your hospital coverage. Do more cashless hospitalization. Definitely the industry will prosper. Check there are no corrupt deals. Huge targets. Don't impose huge targets on agents. Let them do it out of love and affection, out of passion to do for the insurance as a service. Selling healthcare insurance, any insurance is a service to the community. Definitely in the process, you make money. You are spending money out of your pocket. You are putting a petrol, going outside, having a lunch. You need to earn money, definitely. But that does not mean you put Bhasmasura hand on your consumer who's taking the policy. Don't even bother to tell them. What is insurance ombudsman? Every consumer who is seeing this video, please note it down. IRDAI, that is Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, is the insurance ombudsman. What is an ombudsman? Ombudsman means, let us say you have taken insurance policy from XYZ insurance company. Some dispute has arisen. You have gone to a hospital. 1 lakh bill has come. The company has given you only 20,000. First thing, what should you do? Take all the discharge summary, all the documents, put it to the customer care person, or especially informing your agent's email ID, and say this is what has happened. I'm not happy with the kind of claim that has been given. For 1 lakh bill, you have given only 20,000. But at the time of taking the policy, you said cashless hospitalization. I need not pay anything, right? But your company has given me only 20,000. So first level of escalation with the agent as well as the customer care of that company. The second level is every company will have their own ombudsman. Any dispute arisal is there, the concerned person will say, okay, fine, 20,000, we can give you another 40,000. Yes, settle. Now, if the consumer is happy, TK, instead of 20,000, I'm getting 60,000, fine. So insurance ombudsman of the company is done, but you are not happy. But you say, I want more. But as per the genuinity of the case, it should be escalated to the insurance ombudsman, IRDAI. It is there in the website. You can go and check it. You can file an online complaint also if you're not happy with the claim that has been given to you. And you will be entitled based on the hearing that they gave you, whether you are genuine or the insurance company is genuine. I'm not assuring straight away telling if you are going to IRDAI, things will be better. You'll be getting full 1 lakh, entire claim. No, even there's a reputed judge, a person is eminence is sitting there. He will evaluate both the documents submitted from the company perspective, from the consumer's perspective. Then he will decide. You can see in the papers also recently so and so company has been penalized or so and so company has been asked to pay more to the consumer. Instead of going and doing all these dispute cases, best thing is to be consumer should be genuine and honest, company should be genuine and honest. That is why Insurance Ombudsman IRDA is very critical for the growth of insurance in this country. What are the key functions of Ombudsman? Grievance redressal, mediation, advisory role, accessibility, and jurisdiction, whichever area they're doing. Policyholders can approach the Insurance Ombudsman if they have exhausted internal grievance mechanism. If you're not happy with the customer care or the internal ombudsman, internal grievance of the concerned agent or the branch manager, please go and meet IRDAI. This is what is third party administrators. Most of the companies, what they do is they appoint third party administrators. They act as a mediators. Third party administrator plays significant role in health insurance sector in India. They are entities that facilitate various services on behalf of insurance companies to streamline the claims processing policy serving functions. Most of the TPAs, we call them, are there in the particular insurance desk in the particular hospitals. So they manage policyholder records, they issue the health cards to the insured, smooth claim processing will be done, provide value added services, strengthen the to the hospital networks, maintain customer service. Very, very important, and helpline facility. So all the TPA does is claims processing, cashless hospitalization, policy serving, customer service. My request to all the consumers is you have taken an insurance policy, you'll be getting a health insurance card. From the health insurance card, in case you are admitted in one particular hospital, let us, there is no time. Immediately once your particular loved person is admitted in hospital room, go and meet the insurance desk person immediately. This is my policy, sir, I have taken, this is my policy number, please connect me to the concerned. So that insurance desk which is there in the particular hospital, that will connect you to the concerned TPA, third party administrator. Clear? That is why you have to do. Let us say you got time beforehand itself. Let us say you are going for a potential surgery after 1 week. That is the time you have to inform your TPA first. Sir, my insurance policy document is this. Am I covered for this surgery or not? Once the TPA says fine, sir, madam, you can go for it. No problem. That hospital is part of our network hospitals. You can go and get yourself admitted. We will give a coverage of the cost. That is, you are giving enough time. But don't just speak orally. Email. Legal document is email. Send an email. Take the email ID of the person. Send an email. That is a very important instrument. That can be, it's a legal valid document when you send an email to a concerned TPA. And there are certain companies which don't believe in TPS. They've got internal teams which are working. There are people who don't even have internal teams. They have got direct network with the hospitals. And Care Healthcare is one such company which has direct contact with the hospitals. No TPAs involved. That is why their claim ratio is more than that. As far as national insurance company is concerned, they got so many people who are working as TPS, and especially family health plan. That is FHPL is there, the company that is doing TPA. They are doing a very decent job. I can vouch for them for Care Healthcare and National Insurance. Health insurance information, same as I told you about TPS like Medi Assist, Paramount, Family Health Plan Limited, Vidal, Star Health. So many companies are here, which is there. So this is about me, which I have shared with you about insurance document. I'm K. Ashwin Kumar. I'm a certified insurance for IRDI insurer. Today we have discussed in depth about health insurance. So my dear friends, I hope you have liked this particular video. If you have liked it, please like it and share it with many others. This entire health insurance, I have covered it in this particular video. Thank you very much for viewing this. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.